Luke Bryan first moved to Nashville about 10 years ago. When success didn't come overnight, he kept writing as well as performing and ended up with his first #1 hit as a co-writer for Billy Currington's Good Directions. His sophomore album, Doin My Thing on Capitol Records, was released in 2009 and has now given him 3 consecutive singles that have climbed to the top spot. We caught up with Luke and his producer, Jeff Stevens, the co-writers behind Luke's latest hit, Someone Else Calling You Baby.
When we heard Baby, Is Someone Else Calling You Baby, I felt like that was a hit title and idea. And at that point, when you get a good idea, you know, you just kind of have to cross your fingers and hope you write it like it needs to be written. And so we wrote it that day, and then Jeff sent me a work tape of it that he'd done in his studio at the house, and he put that that big lick over the top of it, and I was like, wow, if we can capture that, you know, then we're off and rolling. And then obviously you go to the studio and you know, you play the lick, and you know, either, I can't remember if it was Kenny Greenberg or JT Cornfalls, my guitar players in the studio, they nailed that lick, and just sounds like a big old radio hit, you know. So it was a neat progression, and it's my second, you know, top 5 with Jeff, and my first #1 with Jeff.
Baby, is someone else calling you, baby?
I was on Luke's bus. We were out on the road somewhere, you know, I'm not sure where. But he grabbed his guitar at one point and he said, man, let's write us a song, you know. And we went back in the back of his bus and started piddling around with our guitars, and he said that title, and I sort of took off on my guitar, and I think we both were kind of playing off of, you know, old scars on our heart, and we wrote the song pretty quickly, in about a half hour.
When you're a songwriter every day, you know, you're coming in, you're writing songs, and then when somebody tells you you're going to produce a new artist, you know, it's such an undertaking that Jeff has taken on himself to get me to this point, to three #1s in a row, and I mean, he's ridden in the back of 15 passenger vans to go watch a show somewhere and charted out songs for my guys on the road to learn, and I mean just hundreds of thousands of hours he's put into getting me here, and it's just an amazing, on a day that we can celebrate when finally it's somewhat, you know, vindicated or whatever, all you've done, we finally get to celebrate a #1 together. It's just I just can't sit here and talk and thank you enough.
Goodbye ain't ever easy, so break it to me hard. If you're over my love, girl, lay it on my heart, don't try to save me.
His music has progressed, in my opinion, you know, pretty dramatically, you know, and he pushes for lots of new things, and I think that's great. You know, I love that, and I'm right there with him to try to make that happen.
Don't try to save me, someone else calling you, baby.
We're out with Tim McGraw the rest from April to August, and then I've got some you know, headlining my own shows in the fall, and so be looking. I've got some stuff that can I announce yet? I can't announce yet, but be looking for it. Got some exciting stuff coming in the fall.
Don't miss Luke and Tim out on tour. You can keep up with their hectic schedule online at lukebryan.com. We've still got lots more to come your way right here on Inside Music Row. We'll hook up with a hot new trio next. You won't want to miss it.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Kate.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And we're Lucy Angel. And we're coming up next on Inside Music Row.